Hello. That's right. It's Darkest Dungeon time. What's happening? Hey, Leonard, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you there in chat already. Hope you're having a good night tonight so far. Yeah, so I did a poll. I got the Metroidvania bug. I got the itch for Metroidvanias and from Blasphemous, because they're fun. I like them. I always get sucked into them, and I had such a great time with Blasphemous, and I thought, well, what should I play next? And I have a list, a huge list of different Metroidvania games, and I was like, well, I narrowed it down to these couple. I have one in progress technically on stream. There's Grime that we never finished. So I put a poll up, and predictably, out of the 4 games I put there was a 3-way tie, and nobody seemed to want me to finish Grime. So I was kind of okay with that. My wife just sneezed from upstairs in her room. And I heard it all the way down here through my headphones. Anyway, what was I saying? There's a 3-way tie with the poll, right? And I can't figure out how to decide between those 3 because I really do want to play all 3 of them. I think I've narrowed it down to 2. Ori and I think Bloodstained Ritual of the Night was the other one that I thought about. Really trying. As punishment, no Metroidvanias we played tonight. Exactly. I decided, I saw another streamer that I watch quite a bit. He started up a random Darkest Dungeon run, and I was like, you know what? That's what I want to play. I freaking love this game so much. And quite frankly, we still have a lot to do. I haven't played in a while. The last time we played this game, Ori is so good. I think it might be Ori. I think the 3rd game was Ender Lilies, which also looks pretty amazing. There's so many games that are on my list of things to do, and so because of that, I was like, well, why not play a game I sunk close to 500 hours into instead. But yeah, I can't get enough of this game. I have to take breaks with Darkest Dungeon because it can be very rage-inducing. Lots of RNG, but I'd like to consider myself passable at this game, maybe a little more than passable. I've got quite a lot of experience with it, but there's some things I haven't been able to do yet. And number 1 is the Bloodmoon difficulty, which we started do some Torchless Bloodmoon. Excuse me. And it's rough, and mostly because the Shambler. You go into a dungeon with no torch, you're going to fight the Shambler, and they're a pain in the butt every single time. So I thought, instead of going, Neo had you in a rage this morning? Yeah, it does that. Neo is also a very rage-inducing game, but man, did I love Neo. I have a type. I have a type for games that are punishing, and I don't know what happens to me. I don't consider myself to be a competitive person, but I can't let these games beat me. The Ice Princess? Ooh, oh, I remember her. Oh, she was fun. I really liked her a lot, but she was tough. I was very thankful. I in the first Neo game I did like the twin blades thing. The dual wielding blades, and that's a very high dex build, which seemed to be kind of the answer to her, because she's quick, man. If I remember, if we're talking about the same one, she would just no matter where you were in the arena, she could just pounce on you. But thankfully, I can't imagine trying to do her with a heavier weapon build. She was fun, but even with the dex build, she was wow, was that rough. I remember her very vividly. But yeah, so I figured, since it's been a while since I played Darkest Dungeon, I thought maybe jumping into Torchless Bloodmoon was not the right way to go. I thought we could try to just do a Blood Moon run first. Full torches, and you know, get our feet wet before we start going with the torchless again. So, and plus, I just want to, you know, kind of chillax a little, and you know what? Screw it. Torchless it is. Who am I kidding? This is Twitch. I'm insane. Either your confidence came with a single strike finishing her off. Oh, 3 times, yep. Stream Ebenezer in the Invisible World next month. Ooh, I have not heard of that. It sounds interesting. Is that another Metroidvania? Oh, that sounds awesome, actually. Christmas Carol themed Metroidvania. That sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, it's brand new? I'm gonna check that out. That seems super cool. And funny. Hope it doesn't suck? Yeah, me too. Because I feel like I'm gonna jump on that. Alright, let's do it. We've been lollygagging long enough. This is how many attempts we did last time. 19 times a charm. We're gonna just start all over. We're gonna start all over. This was my offline practice. Genie's Waffle House, I believe, was my what the heck was it? The Black Reliquary mod, which is actually the last time we played this game is what we were doing. Was Black Reliquary. And that's been a ton of fun. They have their own Steam page now. You'll send a link? Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm going to check that out. Black Reliquary was an amazing mod that totally revitalized. I mean, it brought me a new Darkest Dungeon. I mean, that's essentially what it was. Darkest Dungeon 2 did not do that. Darkest Dungeon 2 has its own strengths, but a great deal many weaknesses. I can still enjoy the game every now and then, but it was nothing like this game, and I wanted to see more. They didn't strike gold the same way they did with this game, but Black Reliquary really it felt like a completely different game while still being Darkest Dungeon. I don't know how they did it. They did beautiful things with that. I was very impressed by that mod, and I will continue playing that a lot. But for now, I want to go back and revisit this challenge that I have never done. So we're going to count them. All right, so Butcher Circus we don't need. I mean, these are all the DLCs. So I think the districts I don't know about. I mean, obviously we'll have them, but Crimson Court and Color of Madness. That's going to be what gets us the Blood Moon difficulty. Obviously, is this my first estate? No. However, admittedly, I am pretty inexperienced with the Blood Court. I've done a lot of it, obviously, but I never quite cracked the code. And even my first victory with the game, the first run that I ever won, I didn't have the DLCs going. Has that battery run along? I'm saying very gargly. It's probably because I was peaking. I think my the gain filter I have for my microphone, it peaks out pretty good. So I think if I like laugh or I talk loudly or something, it'll kind of like get a little bit choppy. It's actually, I just pulled it off the charger, so I got a full battery right now. I typically talk very quietly, so I have a big gain on my mic to compensate for that, and I'm just so excited about Darkest Dungeon that I'm talking loudly for a change. So that's kind of the thing we're running into. All right, so what do we want to call this then? I don't care about the Butcher Circus at all. I don't know why that's there. Why is that there? What is that? That's like multiplayer, right? I don't know what that is. But so we're gonna like number our attempts, okay? So we will call this. Seems to be better now. Yeah, I'm talking more in my normal range. Okay, so we'll call this Waffle Cometh TB. We just put a number there? It's so clinical. I feel like we should do something funnier. It is Twitch after all. Waffle cometh. TB. No. There we go. Waffle cometh Insanity Part 1. That seems to be the most, the most accurate description for what this is going to be, because it's not good. It's going to be a very monotonous journey. We're going to let this run. This is epic. We're starting a brand new chapter here.
Ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors.
That's right, we will.
And remember, there can be no bravery without madness.
Hey, to Rima with the 13 months. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that.
We will find our redemption.
That couldn't have been better timed, by the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 13 whole months. You're now over a year. All right, here we go. We're on the old road. Torchless Bloodmoon. There's no good reason to do this. I mean, sure, there's the you know, I'm going to do this and it's going to be a challenge that I overcome. It's not worth it. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be worth it. But it's fun. Somehow. What's happening? Why is it not loading? What happened? Why you do this? Just wait. Let's be patient. I wanted to let the there we go. I wanted to let the thing run because you know, we've been, I think a lot of my content, a lot of my Darkest Dungeon content recently has been from Darkest Dungeon 2, and we need the breath of fresh air that is Darkest Dungeon 1. Best end of your shelf project for the night. Your last build just snapped. Oh no! That's why I don't do tools. Why I don't need the tutorials. Okay, we don't. Here, let's fix that. Options, gameplay, quest warnings. What's that mean? Sure. Why not? Embark warnings. Whatever. Can we? Control options? Maybe other. It's probably another. Tutorials. No, thank you. I don't know what bark dismissal is. Okay, I know what that is, actually. That's the ability to click through character stalking. Save those changes. We do not need tutorials. Trying to mount your projector. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised. You know, there's a pretty good reason. You know, whenever I try to do anything around the house, I'm not a very handy person, but I try to have some supervision because shift control clicks? Not torch. There we go. It's dark. I generally require supervision because I'm at least aware enough to know that I'm not very handy. I don't try to do it myself, especially if I've never done it. Oh, there's only one of these guys? Is it normal?
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Try to take that bleed. So there have been attempts. I have made full Torchless Bloodmoon attempts that end right here with the old road. Because I've lost, you know, one of these guys has died. That has happened.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice. God, it's like I never stopped playing this game. All right, I don't know what to do with this lady, but every time I try to interact with her, she makes one of my characters go insane, and we can't afford that.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The
Nice.
rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no
I should really try to take that guy out in the back, but part of me wants to double up on big chunkas up front here. We could grape shot blast. Tracking shot is also good. We should do tracking shot maybe. Yeah, we got the ambush, so we can like at least stun a dude. So let's take this opportunity to kind of buff up a little bit. What's his stun? 50% chance. Yes, we will take that. But yeah, if I was trying to build a shelf on my own, it would have been significantly worse, I promise. I'd have lost more than my drill bit. I'm already so thirsty. Been eating a lot of pumpkin seeds that I cooked over Halloween. They're so delicious. His stun protection is down again. I think we should definitely go for the stun again. Do I have pistol shot? I do not, so now we have to kind of focus fire on this punk up front. My Crusader's looking a little dinged up. I'm surprised. We haven't taken any sanity damage yet. Alright, so he's going to be... Should I go for the protection here? I don't think so. I think I should just go for the damage. Yeah, let's just do the damage. Do the do. He should be dead to bleed. Yes, good. Arg!
The beast, the greater the glory.
Nice. That went... weirdly, that's probably the best...
Brought low and driven into the mud.
It's probably the best... of course it's trapped. Son of a gun. That's okay. It doesn't matter. We're out. A little bit of gold. No sanity damage here. That's huge. That's huge. That's a great start to a Torchless Bloodmoon run.
Welcome home, such as it is.
Alright, our dudes are level 1.
Hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now.
Alright, Plague Dock and Vestal. It's always our first. Now,
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws.
there's not a lot we can do. There's the Nomad Wagon. It's week 3 that things start to get a little real. If we can make it to week 3, we gotta run.
Gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
So yeah, all we can do right now is spend anything on our stagecoach, and I think that we should. I think.
Earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
So we have to figure out a strategy. Oh my God, Wayne June.
Extent of my failings.
I love you, Wayne June, but you've got to shut up. I'm trying to talk to the internet, please. So, but yeah, so that what I was saying was, I feel like I should be pretty selective of the heroes that I pick up. Obviously, in the beginning, we got to pick up who we can to fill out our roster whenever somebody has to go into treatment or what have you. We are kind of the first 3 weeks of Torchless Bloodmoon is like I said, the worst, because look at this. A Vestal, thankfully she has the Divine Grace, but she's only got, like, I can't do anything with Mace Bash and Hand of Light. I just can't. Because she's going to be in the back. And even this, I mean, this isn't bad. It's actually, as far as being restricted to these 4 skills, that could be worse, but we're definitely not getting full use out of our Vestal. The skills for Renaud and Dismas are not bad. They're not great, but they're not bad. They're workable. But we should definitely increase the network. Should we just go straight for the 4, actually? I kind of want to increase the size of the roster, but having a better selection could also be very useful. We're going to do it.
Arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory.
Alright, the Hamlet is in complete disarray. It's not good.
Damned.
I don't believe we have any trinkets, right? No, we didn't pick any up, so... Yeah, week 3 is when we get the blacksmith and the skill guy and all that fun stuff that we can start kind of picking and choosing what we get. Trying to think if I'm in the best place, if my head's in the best... I think so. I don't know if I should move my head to the other side or not. We have one mission that we can do. We'll get the Blightstone. Let's do it. Let's just jump into it. We got 7 grand. No trinkets, as previously stated.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in
Now,
gold.
we also can want to be kind of picky. We're going into the ruins, so there's a lot of skeletons in the ruins. I think that should probably be enough food. I tend to overpack. We don't need to buy torches since we're doing torchless. Let's pick up a little extra just in case. Just in case. A couple of shovels. It's a short mission. We have an anti-venom and a holy water. Let's take a couple of bandages. Let's take three of those. Medicinal herbs, we'll take 2 of them. 2 keys. Alright, I think that's good. That's probably more than I need. How far did you get into your shelf project, Leonard? Alright. We are indeed torchless. Like, did you get, like... Was it, like, something that would happen to me where you just got started in it? Alright, here we go. No scouts, obviously. Not at this stage in the game. I will laugh so hard if we get... yeah, why not? Who cares? If like our first encounter is with a frickin' shambler, I'm gonna just. That's how you know we're doomed. Doomed from the start. All right, so my plague doc's gonna be pretty useless here. I mean the open vein's fine, I guess. Okay. That did not go well. Oh, come on, really? His stun was 10%! See, this is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. The stun was 10%. I like how my vessel started with, so much stress. Wow!
Concentration.
You know, we call it R&D, but it's not really. It doesn't feel very random, but it's clearly so stacked against you. Let's do the heal. I think we should be smart, but yeah, I'm glad that I did that. 2 crits in a row, huh? That's how we're gonna play this?
Back to the pit.
Back to the pit. Is it trapped?
If only treasure could staunch the flow of worldly corruption.
He's pretty dinged up already. We're in our sanity for our 2 new hires is not fantastical.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yikes! Well, I mean, at least we have Mace Bash. You know what? We're gonna stun the crap out of this chick. Yeah, now we're cooking with propane and propane accessories. You know what? Destroy this. Destroy her quick. Are you unholy? No, you're human. Come on. Plus 25 damage. You know what? Do it. Treat yourself to a buff. We desperately need to be able to heal, though. Oh, you're completely stuck back there. Oh no. Well, this is no good. Finish her off.
Give them no quarter.
I do love the Plague Doctor. I am very pleased to have a Plague Doctor. Well, I mean, and that's scripted, obviously. For the first couple weeks, our options are very limited. Do we go for the... I think we go for that. We can keep shooting the guy in the back. Nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Ah, no, very untimely.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Are you Klepto?
Success so
Yeah.
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, everyone's back in their assigned seats. Alright, no scout, and I'm trying to remember, I think this over here is treasure, and to the north is curio. I have keys. I wouldn't mind getting both, but I don't think that's really feasible. You got to eat some food here, bud. Yeah, let's just take care of it. Let's go for the treasure, though. I think it's going to be a little better for us. The sack's contents are yours. That's what she said. It's such a, you know, I haven't played this game in some time, but I keep having the reflex to like tap the T button for a torch. Let's see, lots of skeletons here. Let's do a little of that. Give him a little buff. Should I do a disorienting blast? No, you know, let's do an emboldening vapor. Should we do bulwark too? Let's go for the heal. They really don't like my highwaymen. Oh, hey, no, hey, whoa, hey, get rid of that.
And now, the darkness holds.
Holy crap!
Black as death.
I don't have battlefield medicine, which is extremely unfortunate. Thank you for not shooting my highwaymen. How about a crit heal? That'd be swell right about now. It's not gonna happen. I gotta take care of this punk in the back. What is with the crits?
Unbalanced. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping he doesn't die.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, it's bad. It's so bad. Yes, don't give up. Never surrender. Shall we stun this guy? What's your stun? Yeah.
The ground quakes.
Okay, alright. We barely made it by the skin of our teeth. It's not over yet, though. We almost ended this run already.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
So who is our most stressed here? Is this a heal or is this a... It's a holy fountain. It's either going to heal HP or stress, and I don't know which one. I think we should just... Okay, it was a... Oh, right? Can't remember. I have to try to remember all my curios. So that's one guy that doesn't need immediately healed.
Ambushed by foul invention.
I don't want to talk about it. Oh no! Oh, I think he might be getting kicked out of the old group here. I think with I don't know if we have to wait until later, but I don't think it's wise to keep afflicted people this early in the game. It's a lot of money to fix them, and it's going to be a couple weeks before I even can. Oh, that's a lot of loot.
Waiting to be spent.
Eat up, punks. You're full. Alright, so, that's not bad. We're doing okay here. Everyone's so hungry after eating. Kind of like my kids. I'm so full. Can I have a snack? No scouts. I think this is a treasure here. Or it might just be a battle. I can't remember. Oh, there is a treasure. That's good news. Ooh! Okay, that wasn't the worst. That is. Oh, God. Oh, this has gone so poorly. I feel like it started out really well. And now it's not. Ooh, no, we should heal. If we have any chance. Who are we stunning? Both a 25% chance. This guy does lots of crits, though. Yeah. He hadn't gone yet, so that was... Okay. Alright, he's not afflicted yet. Ah! Should we go for... Nah... I'm playing it safe. Maybe I should be a little more aggressive with her, but... We're in a... I think our vessel is also about to go insane. You, I believe, are dead to blight. Yes, you are very dead to blight. Well, I can only stun you, so we'll do that. Look at the corpse. Should just go for the kill. Instead, we shall stun. We will stun them all. Stun them all.
On its own.
Ah, 1 hit point, you son of a gun. Guess we'll do emboldening, but that'll actually be pretty helpful, I think, because this guy's got a lot of armor. Well, 25% protection. That's still significant at this point. What terrible strength! Oh, he's stunned. Oh no! Yeah!
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one. Not today.
This game is so good. Freaking love this game so much. Yeah! Take command. Who are you, Lovell?
A trifling victory. But a
Lovell the
victory
Conqueror.
nonetheless.
Okay. Get rid of the journal page. I don't need a freaking journal page. Journal page. Page journal. Let's do... Yeah. Yes. Hawk it up. We can probably ditch that. The busts are very important, so... we can probably just the key. Why not? Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want to risk going and getting the curio. Well, that could have gone better. We're gonna have to deal with it for a while too, because I can't cure his affliction.
Banners fly, and
Why?
the wagons stand at the ready.
Did I not disable the Butcher Circus? I was sure that I did. I was sure that I did. Okay, what do we have now? We have the tavern.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
He's all increased stress recovery. He's a known cheat, so he's not going to be able to gamble. I hate to get rid of Dismas, because this is actually a pretty good start for him. He's got good quirks. He hasn't been loaded down with bad quirks yet. Let's see what we got here in the old stagecoach. A Hellion. Hell yeah.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
And we could use another Crusader. We could use a Bounty Hunter as well. You know what? We'll take all these guys.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
And we have an
Cobwebs
Abbey.
have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
So I like the Abbey because it's pretty effective stress relief, and there's usually not much of a downside. The Tavern, however, also good, but tends to be that heroes get lost there. So I have to put almost everybody into stress relief. Thankfully, my Vestal can stay out of stress heal. I also don't really want to spend all that money. So, well, Dismas has to go in, for sure. He can't gamble. He could go to Penance. Is it expensive? It vary. How much is it to put him in here? The same. Okay. You know what, Dismas? You've done well. You got a raw deal in the beginning of this run here. So maybe what will he do? Oh, he'll only pray. Okay. Well, he's not getting healed this time. So we could put... Well, this isn't bad. I mean, that's not the worst. We could put him in distress heal. I would feel good about that. How about you go gambling? You're going to lose all my money, I'm sure. Okay, that's good for now, I think. I don't want to spend too much. We did get one trinket. What do we got? Plus 15% blade skill chance? Okay. Let's take a look at these heroes. Okay, this is not bad. Ooh, okay. I'm cool with this. I'm very cool with this. Prone to investigating the dark arts and a germaphobe. This is a pretty good skill, if I remember correctly. I think that it targets everybody. Heal, flash powder, festering vapors. Nervous stab is fine. I like the buff though. Protect me is good. She can get the heck out of dodge if she has to. She doesn't like the wield, and she is also prone to investigating the dark arts. That's good news for everybody. It's not a bad roll here so far. So he can go. He's definitely I can even put him in 3. Oh, okay. It's not bad. It's not a bad roll for him either. And you. Oh, we got a little stress heal there. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Sometimes, you know, the game will give you just enough of a gimme to keep you playing before it rips your soul right out. Ooh, not a good first round guy. That's okay though. He can do bulwark. Sure. So that's a pretty reasonable team. We don't have any healing with the antiquarian, so I don't think it's going to be a good idea to take her anywhere. Not just yet. The dodge, though, that's a big deal. I have to get rid of the thing. No, we're not enabling it. I just don't want the exclamation point there because I'm obsessive compulsive. I can't help it. Okay. Let's, we're still in the ruins. I don't think it's a good idea to approach the farmstead just yet. We could do... I mean, if we wanted to get like an easy, like a good early jump on some money, we could take the antiquarian on one of these exploration. These are medium already. Holy crap. That's a great trinket. I don't have an arbalist yet, but when I do, I want this trinket. Do we jump straight into a medium? Oh, minus 15 stress. Oh, that's good too. Oh, I'll never see either of these trinkets again, neither. What else we got? Oh, that's another great one. The game is taunting me. I don't have a Houndmaster or an Arbalist. I don't know, man. I think this stress crystal might be the way to go. Definitely gonna put her in the front. Should we bring you along? I mean, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's not go too crazy. I don't think it's a good idea to take the antiquarian anywhere just yet. We got good camp skills too. We got the Zealous Vigil. That is vitally important. I mean, so we have we have some good stuff going here. So we only have what, like 99 weeks? Is that the... Honest to God, I can't remember. Week 1, oh no, we have 100 weeks. Well, so yeah, like 99 weeks essentially. And 16 deaths is our cap. So if we lost the guy in that, if we lost this Moss in that first one, we might as well have just restarted. Plus 15% blight skill chance. I don't believe that anybody has any blight skills. You've got a bleed skill. You've got a bleed skill. Yeah, so I'm not even going to bother taking that trinket with us. If we get some trinkets, it'll give us like a inventory space to take trinkets home. And money. Money is good. Alright. Let us prepare for the next run. I think it's that... Did I pick the right one? Yeah, I think the Calming Crystal is probably the best thing to get right now. It's the most universally accepted. We don't have any of the either of the other two classes yet, but I do want them. I do like an Arbalist, even though it's hard to make them work. And Houndmasters are just awesome. Do we want to take all this food? I think we do. I don't want to be stingy. Being stingy is an easy way to die. I do think we should be prepared. It's the only way this stuff's gonna work. We want the holy water? Yeah, we'll take one. So I'm spending too much money on supplies. I understand that, but we have to make these runs work well in these first couple weeks. I think if we get through this one, we'll be able to hit the Guildmaster, but we need money for the Guildmaster. So, I mean, it's a medium mission, so we'll get a good bit, and I think we'll get a good bit of treasure too. All right, screw it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Go! I command you. See what Tarima's up to. Oh, he's playing Hades! Everyone should watch Tarima. No scout. It's a pretty good team too. I feel pretty good about this. I wish we had an antiquarian for this, but we can unlock it for some treasure.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh, oh crap! Forgot to snuff my torch.
And wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
So I have to explore the rooms. Now, I mean, keep the
trap maker's art.
You know what? I feel like let's keep one torch in the inventory because there are. That was a good call actually because we went of the deeds. But there are curios we can burn with a torch, if I recall. I don't know if there's any in the ruins, but I feel like we should have one in the inventory just in case. Just in case. Let's look. I don't want to backtrack too much, but we're going to have to backtrack at least 2 rooms. We could go to the right and then up and left and then all the way right and all the way down. And that might be the least backtracky way to do it. And without a scout, I mean, I kind of think that has to be our major motivation here. My bounty hunter is stressed, is like horribly stressed immediately. Alright, it's our first battle. Oh! That's very upsetting. Kind of works in our favor a little bit, but this goblet guy, he's got to go, man. The sanity damage dealers, they're the ones that got to go first. Only 1 bleed, I think that's okay. We do not have... I almost think we should do this. Hello, Pickles. Pickles has joined the Darkest Dungeon stream. Could zealously accuse somebody. I almost... You know what? Let's do the bulwark.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
She's just gonna walk back and forth. I'm not in love with it. Oh boy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
No! Guy's dodge is so high. Beautiful crits. Little stress heal. We need to take one of these sons of guns out. Yes!
Fear and frailty.
Oh, he
finally
mad.
claim their due.
Nice. Okay. Little bleed damage on the guy. Oh no, no bleed. I thought that caused bleed. Aw, heck. Alright, you gotta move up now. We gotta get in wicked hack range. It's a wicked hack. Ah! Sick dodge, bro. I can't believe how quickly this goes so bad. Okay. Well, he is a skeleton, so I guess I shouldn't expect him to bleed. Oh. Swing and a miss. I mean, it's one fight, like one fight, and we're already in like the worst possible. I shouldn't say the worst possible. It's far from the worst possible. You're still buffed, huh? I can finish you.
Continue the onslaught.
Good.
Destroy them all.
That was a wicked hack. Nice. Okay.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
The sanity damage. Oh my. Alright, let's crack this chest open.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the fool.
No scouts still.
alike.
I mean, that was one battle. Look how bad shape we're in for one battle. Pack contains loot. Yay, loot. What are we? I don't want to ditch stuff already. We desperately need the money. We also desperately need the deeds, so... And we got a full stack of cash. I think we just ditch the torch. We want the cash. Stun that punk. Yeah! Unlucky Doge. Alright, if our Crusader can hit him, we'll be in good shape. Wait at. Okay.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
He was our biggest threat. Although everyone else seems to be doing quite a bit of damage to us. Do we stun someone else? I feel like we should, right? Very timely dodge. I think we should finish this guy off in the back. Yep.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ow.
A hand's breadth
My
becomes
God.
overwhelmed. There can be no hope in this hell.
Maybe we should have camped. It was way too early to camp, though. There's no way. Alright, you gotta, like... make sure he don't die.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Oh, this is so bad. Our Hellion hasn't gone yet, so we should really just... Okay. Sure. 3 damage.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
That wasn't bad. Just smack him. There we go. I feel like we have no choice but to,
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
let's give him the bloodied fetish, I guess. You know what, before we open this, actually, we're gonna camp. I hate to do it this early, but...
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Kinda don't have much of a choice. We will do the Zealous. Self only minus 25% stress. Well, that could be good. Let's do the Battle Trance. Man, this is no good for us. If mortality debuffs. Should we do that? Yeah, that was the right call. Okay, so
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I was accidentally pressing the button.
Glittering gold,
Trinkets and baubles.
paid for in blood.
I mean, we have lots of deeds. We may have to just, like, bounce.
Mortality clarified
Oh, my
in a single
torch!
strike.
Good lord. So much for all that healing. Take that, hippie. We won't be able to bleed anything, obviously, but I think let's just try to do some damage to this guy. He is just brutalizing my team. At least there's no psycho goblet guy. Oh, dude, you're killing me. Killing me, man. I mean, luckily I don't really care about these punks. I would really like to keep the Hellion, though. And the Vestal, obviously, but I mean, as far as the Crusader and the Bounty Hunter go, I don't want him to die because I don't want it to count against... I don't want it to count against my run, but... I mean, we may have to bounce. You're gonna survive with 1 hit point, of course you are. I'll take your money.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm not digging this at all. Let's need a little bit of food. If we can make it... He's so close to having a heart attack. We definitely have no hope of winning this mission. I feel like that's a given. Question is whether or not we try to at least make it to this room, but if there's a battle there... Let's see what the curio is.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright, let's do it. This will be our last room. I would love a scout. Okay, no scout, nothing. Alright, let's, I think let's bounce. Let's be smart.
Failure tests the metal.
So we don't get the trinket. That's devastating. Oh boy. Now the courtyard's been activated.
Action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
So my guys are pretty stressed out still that I put in the thing. So we can get ourselves a new Hellion. It's not bad. We could... I mean, I still want to take If It Bleeds. I feel like that's a great skill to have. Yop is also really good. We don't have much money to play with skills, but I do think that firing her is probably the way to go. Sorry, Phantosme.
Slumped shoulders, wild eyes.
The Jester will definitely be taking. I think this is the Hellion we want. Wait, let's check the Ruins Phobe. That's bad news. Ruins Phobe is a bad. I think we take her. She's got the less harmful.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Yeah, see ya, punk.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
We'll definitely be taking. So we can't take him into the Warrens, at least not now. It's not a bad start for him. I would like Finale and Slice Off. I mean, Harvest is okay. Battle Ballad we need. And we're going to take him regardless of the fact that he's a Warren's
You will
phobe.
be laughing still at the end.
At the end. We should probably also take the Bounty Hunter.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
We will not take that Hellion. Let's bump the hero barracks a little. I know we should not.
Blast once again.
Yeah. I mean,
ready to make weapons of war.
We could. I think it's worth trading.
No mistake. We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Definitely pop that. Reduce cost. Yeah.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal.
All right. What would we need to do to
combat.
get level 1 weapons? Or level 2, rather. We'd have to trade a lot of busts. Probably. And the trade on these is not great. Excuse me. So, to get that up 1 level, we'd have to trade 12 busts. And should we do armor or... I mean, I guess we could, in theory, get both. No, we couldn't, because we don't have enough crests. We should get at least one of them. Alright. Armor, I think, might be the way to go here. Weapons are good, but armor's going to be survivability.
A stronger shield. Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Do we have... I mean, we have a Hellion here, so let's see what missions we have. Oh, thankfully they took that off the guy I dismissed. I didn't even think of that. Alright, so we got the courtyard, we got the Weald. Plague Dock only. It's okay. Man with eye patch. I would love a man-at-arms. That'd be freaking swell. We won't be taking him with us. I feel like I should probably just dismiss him too. Lavelle has got to go into stress heal. She's not afflicted. That's a good trinket as well. It's a skirmish. I mean, I don't have any problem going back to the ruins again, especially because the Weald is pretty rough, and the trinket is okay. I mean, disease resist is pretty good, but I mean, eventually that's going to be something I can sell, I'm sure. Knowing me. It's a skirmish as well. I really want the Houndmaster's trinket. Bounty Hunter, that's a good one for the Bounty Hunter. These are all short missions, thank God. This trinket's okay. Plus, I mean, any addition to dodge is always going to be a good thing. But let's see here. So let's even try to form a team. We can do the Hellion again, I think. I'll probably definitely take the Jester with us. We're gonna spend some money on skills. I hate to do it, but I mean. So, who can heal? Pretty much just the Plague Dock, right? That's not even a good heal. We did not get a Vestal, so it has. I mean, so no matter what, we're doing a short mission. This explore 90% of rooms might be the way to go. Let's take this Moss again. I think